What is up, Star Wars fans? This is Darth Watts, and in this video, we're going to be talking about Darth Plagueis and how Darth Plagueis was the part of the plan that Leslie Headland had for the Acolyte Season 2, which we now know that Acolyte Season 2 will never see the light of day, but there is a lot of ideas that have been released for the second season that Leslie Headland had. And one of them revolves around Darth Plagueis. Darth Plagueis was supposed to have a huge role as Chimere's master in the second season. And we finally get our first look at the Darth Plagueis Mun species, which is very similar to what we saw in the Legends Darth Plagueis novel. But it looks pretty awesome. The character looks pretty awesome. Darth Plagueis would have had more screen time in the second season, and I felt like he should have had more screen time in the first season, and that's what would have probably made the Acolyte better if we had Darth Plagueis had more screen time as Chimere's master, and Chimere could be Darth Plagueis's first apprentice in canon now. In Legends, Darth Plagueis only had one apprentice, which was Palpatine. But in canon, he could have had two apprentices. He could have had one apprentice, Chimere, but then Chimere would have to get defeated at some point, defeated and killed, and Sidious would take his place. Or maybe Chimere is the secret apprentice of Darth Plagueis that Palpatine never knew about, but Chimere was sent out to cause chaos while Plagueis is working in secret, eventually training Palpatine to become Darth Sidious. I mean, that could also be a possibility as well. But Darth Plagueis was supposed to have a much bigger role in the Acolyte Season 2 than in Season 1, where we only saw a glimpse of Darth Plagueis. But there has been more that Leslie Headland has said about the second season. A lot of ideas, but unfortunately we will never get a second season of The Acolyte. Which doesn't mean we won't get any, but it doesn't mean we won't get any future High Republic Star Wars shows. We will get future High Republic Star Wars shows or Star Wars movies, but who knows, maybe Leslie Headland will write and direct a Star Wars movie that surrounds the Acolyte, and we'll get to see Darth Plagueis have a much bigger role. But there's going to be future Star Wars projects, movies, shows, books, all centered around the High Republic, and we might see more and more of Darth Plagueis in those, especially leading up closer to the events of Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. But anyways, that's all I have to say for this video. Do make sure to smash a like, subscribe, comment, and I will catch you all later in another video.